What came in my mind is that I got a telephone call from a guy called Jean-Louis Barou, which I didn't know. I didn't know APG at all, and he just wanted to visit, and he had to talk about making a group for GSAs. And I thought, oh well, I was just in the business as well as a company called Air Support. And then we said, well, it might be a good idea to do this. We know a little bit what's going on with other GSAs, how the competition is. And I had my first invitation into Montreal in the IATA office. And I thought, Jesus, all these old people. And in the end, they became our friends and we became a very professional organization. So it was really, it was really the start. It was so small, it was 1999 or something like that. And if you see where it ended up, it was really, in the end, I have the oldest screen still, the oldest sign. I keep it in the office, and I'm very proud of that. So it's really nice. Okay, my fondest achievement was when we, we started as air agencies, and we were a member of APG. But there came a time that you really have to choose, will you be 100% APG or not? And I made the time. But when we existed 50 years, you and Sandrine were in my office and we had a party. And during the party, Sandrine discovered or opened up the name that it will be APG the Netherlands. And it was for me really the fulfillment that I'm 100% APG and part of APG, and my business is into APG, and that was for me a very emotional moment to be there with my family, with my friends, with a lot of people from APG, and I became really the 100% APG member. For me there were two. So one is losing one of the largest accounts I ever had, that was Emirates. So suddenly you come and face that you have to get rid of half of your staff, which is really hard, and they didn't want to take over. We had good people, and that was very difficult. And for me the pandemic, because the pandemic shows why we need an organization like this, where you have standards. I have different countries in the Nordic part of Europe and in the western part of Europe. And all regulations, although we were an EU country, were different. And this is what I like about APG. We have the same regulations worldwide for all the people. Everybody knows what they're up to. So this was for me very difficult to maintain and sustain life, but we did. So that was good. Well, I think the network will grow, but I think it will shift a little bit. I think the big countries like China, India, in Africa you have Nigeria, so I think the African and the Asian continent will take over slowly from Europe and United States. Especially with the problems now, I think that there is a shift in world power, and the shift will be to the east. And as it's tremendously growing there, and if we can only get 3% of this market, we will have a very bright futures for the coming years. But there will be probably different way in distribution, and if we can try to adapt to that, it will be fantastic. I would like to have a pub. A cafe, as they say in the Netherlands, just somewhere in the center of Amsterdam, having a nice pub, only, serving drinks as well. You still serve people, but I would really like to have something like that, yes.